Hello there, junkies. I am still in Michigan. Michigan. But I thought I would take a moment to record a quick news update for you and let you guys know everything that's going on. First, an update on the Sigler Stank 2 book tour, the tour for Contagious, the chance to bring all of this to your city. Bring the FDO to my city? Go to the book signing, get my book signed, and then go to the bar and drink some beers?
Well, shit, sign me up right now. What do I gotta do?
Take a look at this, junkies. Washington, D.C. is way in the lead at 45, and Houston's trying to close in at 41. But look at the congestion here. New York with 29, Seattle, Chicago, and Dallas, 26 or 27. Minneapolis with 26, and Denver is right there with 19. If we ran the book tour today, it would be Washington, D.C., Houston, New York, Seattle, and Chicago.
Because the top 5 cities, they are the ones who win.
But here's the thing, junkies. LA's got 17. Detroit, Austin, Phoenix, and Portland all have 14. Baltimore's got 13. Orlando, San Diego, and Raleigh are all just 15 votes away from getting into the running. So if you're in any of those areas, LA, Detroit, Austin, Phoenix, Portland, Baltimore, Orlando, San Diego, Raleigh, what you want to do is get a hold of all your friends who like sci-fi, who like horror, who like books, and you want to get them to go to scottsigler.com, look on the right-hand side for this image, and vote. Just remember, don't game the system. Only get people to vote who are going to actually show up for the book tour so we can all go out to the bar after and have a grand old time. 2. Contagious. The sequel to Infected is out December 30th. Check out the cover. It was just released only at scottsigler.com. Junkies got to see it before anybody else in the world. If you want to pre-order it, go to scottsigler.com/preorder, and you can buy from Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Powell's, Books A Million, pretty much anywhere that you want to get your books. And don't forget, the paperback of Infected is in stores now with a cool silver and blue cover, and it's got 50 pages of Contagious, kind of a sneak peek. So buy it for yourself, read the 50 pages, then give it away as a Christmas present. That's an awesome idea. 3. And speaking of Contagious, Crown just sent a producer out to Detroit, put me into his studio for 4 days, and we recorded all of Contagious. So that's part of the reason for your delay for Nocturnal, but it means Contagious is done, and when I start podcasting that bad boy on November 30th, it's going to go uninterrupted for the whole run of the book. They sent me to this frickin' amazing studio called Ron Rose Productions in Southfield, Michigan. They flew out a very experienced audiobook producer named Scott Sherritt, and this is Scott right here, and he was frickin' awesome. He taught me a ton. And as you can see, this studio was just a little bit more advanced than me recording in my closet. Funny thing was, Ron Rose Studios had never recorded an audiobook before, so they had to make a stand to put in the recording booth so I could sit and read. That's what put this very MacGyver-y person to work. Take a look at him going to town on it right there, and it finally resulted in this. So big thanks to Crown, Scott, and our engineer Bud, who took care of us for 4 straight days. We recorded for 4 straight days for about 10 hours a day, so it was a totally brutal experience. It was grueling. Don't mind the full kitchen that had all kinds of goodies in it, the chocolate-covered strawberries. Don't mind the full bar that Ron Rose Studios had in place, because I didn't drink there, not even once. The only problem was they seemed to have a bit of a pest control issue, and you gotta watch out for those kitties because they can turn into this. So junkies, that's your update. Don't forget to go to scottsigler.com and get all your local friends to go there too to try and bring me to your city. Bring the Generalissimo, bring Pope Siglericus XXX to your city for the Contagious book tour. Should be October 24th or 25th. I'll be back in San Francisco, back in my studio. Then we can knock out Nocturnal with a couple of big climactic episodes. You're going to see a lot of the Crypt in November, and then November 30th, we're going to go ahead and roll out the whole book of Contagious 1 week at a time. So that's your update, junkies, and I'll be seeing you soon.